everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So if you are new, hi, my name is Mpumi, and if you are coming back, bo sweetie, bo baby, bo love, thank you so much for coming back to yet another video. So as you guys can see from the title, I am going to be doing a review today. I'm reviewing the Born to Glow foundation and concealer from NYX Cosmetics. So if you are interested in seeing and finding out what I think about it, as well as how it looks on the skin, how much it retails for, what it says it's about, definitely keep watching, and don't forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe to my YouTube channel. We are growing, and you guys know every single time I tell y'all, thank you so much. I really appreciate the support. So that was so awkward. I thought I heard a knock. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into the video. Okay guys, so I did my brows off camera because if you haven't watched my previous video, Nikoile, so I did what I could, and as I always tell y'all, they're never the same, but we move on. So today's products that we are reviewing are the Born to Glow Naturally Radiant foundation, as well as the concealer. Start with the foundation. So it says on the website, I checked on the NYX website, that the Born to Glow Naturally Radiant foundation is a smooth liquid foundation, and that is okay. So I'm just gonna say exactly what the website says, just so I don't have to change the pronunciation, not the pronunciation, the tense and all of that. Okay, so you were born to glow, baby. Now it's time to let it show with NYX Professional Makeup Born to Glow. Naturally radiant, this smooth liquid foundation is so glorious. Come on, we can't even. It's a buildable medium coverage glow foundation, and we're so proud to offer it in an exclusive range of 45 flattering shades. These liquid foundations will amp up your skin's natural glow and blend seamlessly with our Born to Glow product. You're going to love the smooth, even toned glow you'll get from the Born to Glow Naturally Radiant foundation. That was a lot of words. That was just a lot of words. So yeah, my shade is Cocoa. Okay, let me just show y'all. I have quite a few NYX products. Okay, so I have the Can't Stop Won't Stop in the shade Cocoa. I have the Total Control Drop Foundation, also in Cocoa, and so now we have the Born to Glow. Yeah, I'm excited to try this out. I really just didn't have any expectations or anything about it, but I do definitely want it to look naturally radiant on my skin. I see here that it said that it's also a medium coverage foundation, so and it's buildable, so that would allow for you to work at your own discretion. And so onto the concealer. It says here, carefully calibrated to match our Born to Glow Naturally Radiant foundation, NYX Professional Makeup Born to Glow Radiant Concealer will give you instantly brighter eyes in a puff. This micro peel infused radiant concealer covers up blemishes, blurs, imperfections, and boosts radiance. Your radiation, it's a radiance. Also great as a contour concealer, the built-in puff blender allows for quick, precise, no fuss application and lets you dab, blend, and beautify on the go. So I have used this specifically. I used it once though, and I used it on my nose contour a long time ago, man. Not a long time ago, let me not lie. Maybe like a week and a half ago, I used it just once. I like the applicator. See, I did use it, I'm not lying. The applicator is like this puffy, it's like a sponge of its own in the actual product, and so that's a nice way. It's a nice applicator, I like it, but I'll give you my review on this when we use it. So just to start off, alright, I'm going to be using a primer from NYX. It's not the Naturally Radiant, I don't know if there is a primer for it, but I'm using the Can't Stop Won't Stop matte primer. I don't know what to say, guys. Like, I feel like I should use a NYX product. Do you get what I mean? For the NYX review. You get what I mean? Okay, so I look very ashy, but we can work with ashiness bona. Okay, so now that that's 100%, let us go into the foundation. I have never tried this foundation, so let me just take off the thing. Okay, so I don't know, I'm just gonna put at the back of my hand 2 drops, and then we'll work from there. This applicator, as you can see, it's not like a pump, but I like the fact that it's not like a wait, very open, now you must put product back in. You get what I mean? Okay, looks like these 2 these 2 drops can go pretty far. Okay, I'm gonna use a beauty blender. No, let me use a brush. This is a brush from Isabella Garcia. It's a foundation brush, but I don't know if I want to. I'm not really a fan of this brush. I ended up using it as a powder brush, but for the sake of this review, I'm just gonna use a brush because I want to see. It says medium coverage, so I want to see, because you know a beauty blender can sometimes soak in so much product. And honestly, this brush blends in really well. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna do another pump. I don't know, how do you guys feel? I'm gonna do another, not pump, but drop or whatever you want to call it at this point, for my forehead, because I haven't done anything but my forehead. Okay. This is my shade, I would like to believe. I hardly ever use this brush, but it's a foundation brush, so I see this. Okay, I don't know, what do y'all think? I'm gonna build it right under my eyes, because if you have watched any of my reviews, I usually don't put any concealer straight away from underneath my eyes, because I want to see if the product is what it says it is. You know what I mean? We don't want to add anything to change what would be already in the formula, or just the I put on my nose, and that's it. That's all the product that I've used. So it's about 3 drops or pumps or whatever you want to call it. Okay, first things first, if I'm being completely honest, nah, this is a really nice foundation. Okay, if I'm being completely honest, this looks amazing. My skin, it has a skin-like finish to it. It is a liquid foundation, so we saw the consistency of it. But it's like, it's so light on the face. Like, it's so light, it's like lightweight. That's the first thing that I really love about it. It's lightweight. Second thing that I really like about it is that I've actually got like somewhat highlights. Like, I look radiant. I don't want to use the word radiant. Okay, let me look for a better term to express how I'm feeling right now. I look illuminated. Ooh. And I didn't even use any like what do they call them, like an illuminator or like a glowing liquid glow highlighter type of thing underneath my skin. You guys just saw for yourselves. I just used primer. First of all, that's a great thing because it actually is living up to what it says it does. Second of all, it is medium coverage. You can still see my skin pretty much, if I'm being completely honest. It is a really good foundation. Although my face, I don't have hyperpigmentation or any really problematic skin, my face does still look really beautiful. And I don't know if this would be an amazing foundation for someone who really has a lot of spots or anything like that. I wouldn't be able to be the judge of that because I actually don't have a problem with my skin. Thank you, Jesus. But like, I do have a lot of like I've got dark circles around my eyes and the T-zone is very dark. But like my face looks the same right now. I think you guys can safely say. So that's a good thing, I would like to believe. So it's like even toned, really illuminating. And it's actually pretty good. Like considering the fact that I used a matte primer, it's doing the things. You know what I mean? It's doing the things. So onto the concealer. I have used this before. One thing I can say about this concealer, it needs to sit for a bit of for some time because how should I say this, the product isn't full coverage, but but it is it glides on the skin. It's very smooth and it actually is quite creamy, you know. So that's one thing I can say about it. However, I do believe that when I use this product, I need to let it sit, even if it's for like 2 minutes, because it isn't full coverage from the get-go. It's like yeah, I think that's the best way to explain it. So I'm just gonna wait for this to get a little tacky. And I'm gonna use a beauty blender, so that's why I wanted to like sit for a little bit. But I'm gonna start on places that I don't need too much like coverage, like my chin and my forehead. Okay, so honest review of this is that this is pretty bright under the eyes. When you let it sit, even if it's for 2 seconds or let's say a minute, it does start to like marinate in the skin and then almost give you like the most radiant eye look ever. Like look at how bright my eyes are, and I didn't put a like pre-concealer before I put foundation on, so that's really good. Also, this really blends in really well with the foundation, so they work really well together. If it were up to me and I had to do a really quick makeup look, this is the kind of stuff I would use because it does still leave me looking quite illuminated. It still keeps me looking dewy. I think the terminology that I keep wanting is dewy, even though I used a primer that was like extra matte. Like I think if you guys didn't see it, like in real life it looks extremely matte, yet this foundation and concealer working together has made me look beautiful. Like it looks like I woke up like this. If I have to blow my own horn, you know what I mean? Like I look bright underneath the eyes, I look radiant, my skin looks really plump and healthy. So that's a really good one, I won't lie. These are pretty good products. These two, where's the other one? Oh, these two together work amazingly. Once I get the contour, don't at me. That's what I'm just saying. That's what I'm just saying. That's like, don't. Okay, so yeah, I'm really happy with this. So I will quickly just do the rest of my face, not on camera. I don't want to take too much of your time. And when I come back, I'll tell you guys how the foundation and the concealer worked with all other products. I won't be using all NYX products. I will be dabbling in different products from different brands. So I just want to see how it would look using other products, and then I'll come back when I'm done and I look really cute and whatever, so that we can see how the finished look is. Alright guys, I am back finally. My final review of these two products. The foundation is really amazing. My skin feels so light right now, and I've put on quite a few products. And honestly, from my experience with makeup, I'm not trying to say that I'm really an expert, but for me, the base is the most important thing. And if your base is lightweight, honestly, you don't really feel the rest. Right now, the heaviest thing on my face are my lashes. I know. So this foundation is really amazing. My skin was so easy to work with because my foundation was almost like, it almost made my face feel like look like one color, so it's easier to, like, when you contour to contour or highlight to highlight. It is medium coverage from what I've seen, but I don't have any problematic skin, so that's why I'm all right with it. But if you're someone who is on the side of like pigmentation, you have hyperpigmentation or pimples or any spots on your face, I do think that you might have to work just a little bit longer, like, or a little bit more with this foundation, because you will have to kind of build the foundation. The concealer, you guys saw for yourselves. When you put it on immediately, I tried this not on camera but before, when I put it on immediately and then I blended immediately, sorry, it didn't work out as best as I would have liked it to. However, when I started to like when I waited and for the concealer under my eyes, it popped. It literally became full coverage immediately, like once I started blending it out. It is very nice because it doesn't dry out immediately, so it's easier to work with, and with the beauty blender, because a lot of products sometimes tend to look like the product disappears the minute you put a beauty blender on it, and that's what I experienced when I blended with this immediately. So if you just wait, even if it's just a minute, literally, maybe when you put that on, you're probably like, I don't know, doing your eyebrows, I don't know, something. Even if you just wait for a minute, this would really work immensely. And honestly guys, I feel like I look amazing. This isn't a sponsored video, but I really did want to like give you guys not the tea, because I don't believe that I'm like the expert, but an honest review from my perspective on what I feel when I use this product. And obviously on my channel, you guys should, if you do watch my channel, you'll see that I'm very honest about the products that I use. I do not have time to lie. So yeah, thank you so much guys if you got to the end of the video. Let me put these away. Thank you so much guys if you got to the end of the video. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram and Twitter. I am at @pums_t. And yeah guys, see you guys next time.